Ever get that feeling like she's still thinking about you, but she'll never admit it? Like there's this invisible tension in the air, both of you feeling the same, yet neither of you willing to make the first move. Pride. It's a funny thing. It's like a wall that locks people up, making them choke on their own words, rather than admitting what they truly feel. And here's the worst part. While she's stuck in that silence, you feel it too. You feel that unspoken connection hanging between you, like an open-ended question that neither of you is brave enough to answer. But what if I told you the answer to all this isn't about chasing her, begging her, or breaking down your own pride just to match hers? There's a smarter way, a Stoic way. Now I know what you're thinking. I've heard all the talk about Stoicism, but how does it help me with this? Let me explain. You see, most people get completely wrecked by pride. They give away their peace because they're obsessed with her silence. You check your phone every minute wondering, why won't she text me? Or, what if I just reach out first? But Stoicism flips the script and asks you a more powerful question. Why do you care so much? And this isn't about being cold or indifferent. Stoicism teaches you how to be powerful, not in the way you manipulate or chase, but by simply being in control of your own peace. And this, my friend, is the game changer. See, pride ruins more relationships than distance ever could. She's thinking about you. You know it. She knows it. But her pride won't let her admit it. And here's the brutal truth. Pride is just fear wearing a mask, fear of looking weak, fear of rejection, fear of losing control. But Stoicism calls this out for what it really is, an illusion. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic minds, dealt with betrayals, power struggles, and people refusing to admit their mistakes. Yet his response to all this chaos was simple. The opinion of 10,000 men is of no value if none of them know anything about the subject. In other words, someone's pride isn't about you, it's about them. It's their ego, their fear. So what do? You refuse to play their game. You stop chasing silence. If she won't speak, that's her choice. Your peace is non-negotiable. And here's where Stoicism really kicks in. Her pride isn't proof you're unworthy. It's proof she's trapped in her own mind. Let her be. Stop taking her silence personally. It has nothing to do with you. It's all about her own internal struggles. Focus on what you control, your actions, your mindset, your ability to walk away. Stoicism teaches us strength through detachment. You don't ignore her, but you stop letting her silence dictate your happiness. The Stoic art of strategic silence. Why less is more? Ever noticed how the less you say, the more power you seem to have? The Stoics had a name for this, hakia. It's the discipline of silence. And here's how it works in your situation. If she's holding back to test you, then guess what? Staying quiet wins. Silence is the ultimate power move. Pride feeds on reaction. The moment you stop reacting, no texts, no calls, no desperate pleas, her pride will start to unravel. Why? Because silence forces her to confront her own emotions. Remember this, silence isn't punishment, it's clarity. It removes the noise. It gives both of you the space to see things for what they really are. Epictetus once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Right now, her pride is screaming for attention. Your job? Don't answer. Let her sit with that discomfort. Don't chase her. Let her come to terms with her own feelings. She's the one making this hard, not you. Self-respect versus pride, the ultimate divide. Let's talk about this. Pride and self-respect aren't the same thing. Pride says, "I'll never admit I'm wrong." Self-respect says, "I don't need you to admit anything for me to move on." One keeps you chained to her ego. The other sets you free. Think about it. If you're afraid of looking weak, you'll never be strong. If you're afraid of letting go, you'll never grow. Stoicism teaches us that true strength isn't in stubbornness. It's in knowing when to stand firm and when to let go. And here's the game-changing mindset shift. You don't need her to admit anything to move forward. Marcus Aurelius famously said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That's what Stoicism is all about. It's about realizing you don't need to control her. You don't need to make her admit she misses you. If you're still waiting for her to say it, you're still giving her control over you. Focus on your own growth. So, how do you shift your mindset? Focus on yourself. Hit the gym, start reading, build your career. Accept that some things, like her confession, may never come. And that's okay. The moment you stop needing her to admit anything is the moment you take back control. Don't let her silence define you. Let it be her problem, not yours. And if she's truly thinking about you but can't admit it, well, let her. Your job isn't to convince her to speak. Your job is to live so well that her silence doesn't bother you anymore. The final Stoic lesson: moving on without closure. Here's the truth. Closure is a myth. The idea that you need her to admit she misses you, it's just another form of dependency. Stoicism teaches amor fati, or the love of fate. This means you accept what is, even if it's not what you wanted. So what's the practical step? Stop checking her social media. Every glance is a step backward. Stop replaying old conversations in your head. Let the past fade. Stop wondering, what if? And start thinking, what now? The past is just a ghost. Let it fade into oblivion. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen more and talk less." Maybe the lesson here is simple. Stop waiting for words that may never come. The moment it clicks. Here's the moment it all clicks. You don't win by making her say it. You win by not needing her to. The second you stop waiting for her, pride to crack, you take back your power. And guess what? That's usually when her pride cracks. So if she's thinking about you but won't say it, fine, let her think. Let her sit with her own pride. Your job isn't to convince her, it's to live so well that her silence doesn't convince you of anything. That's control. That's Stoicism. If this hit you different, then hit that subscribe button. 1 click, done.